Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Emily Ames and I am an online course coach and a template designer. I am so excited to announce the launch of my Deep Roots Wellness Squarespace template. And I'm going to walk through that today to show you exactly what you get if you were to purchase this template. Not only does it include a fully functional website, but it goes the extra mile and includes a fully functional online course and lessons and a digital store template. Many website templates out there don't include the course, and I think this is actually really going to be a game changer for anyone who is wanting to sell digital products, wanting to have a done for you course. If all you want to do is focus on creating the content and you don't really want to worry about setting up the course structure, this is going to be a really easy solution for you. I have done all the work for you. I'm going to save you hours and hours of time. So before I get started, I just want to say many of the stock images that are used on this site are premium images and they are commercially licensed, which means no cost to you. So those are included with the template, which just makes your site just a little bit better and has stock images that are a little bit more elevated and they're a little bit more unique that not every wellness website out there is going to have. So that's definitely something that is going to set you apart with your website. Obviously, you can change any of the images. You can add your own images of yourself, and I encourage you to use your own branding photos, but it definitely has a look and feel where you do have premium stock images. So number one, you get obviously a home page and it just introduces your brand. You can change all of the copy. You can change all of the branding colors with one click site-wide. So you don't have to go through every single page to change the branding colors. And also with this purchase, you also get tech support. So the tech support comes in the form of my Squarespace Tech Hub. And so you will get short tutorials to show you how to change the branding colors, how to change the buttons, all of those things, and it will help you launch your site quickly. And then of course, I have a section here that introduces you and it takes you to an about page. I've got many places for testimonials throughout the site, and obviously this is a scrolling testimonial bar, which is really cool. And then I have a link to a podcast. If you don't have a podcast, no big deal. You can save this section in case you ever have a podcast in the future, and you can delete this, or you could repurpose this section for something else. And now we have the about page. So obviously this is just a simple about page. This template is designed specifically for health coaches, nutritionists, wellness practitioners, because that is who I work with a lot. But if you are in any other industry or niche, you're welcome to change this to your niche. It is definitely flexible for any industry. I have more section here for more testimonials, more slider testimonials just with some images. And then I have an introduction to a self-paced course. This is pretty standard blog and it just introduces your blog posts. I have some featured blog posts here, and then I have a little search category so they can search keywords and your blog post will come up. And then I have just examples of blog posts. And then again, another introduction to your podcast or whatever digital product you want to put there. I then have a course sales page. So I have a Thriving After 40 self-paced online course that they can get instant access. It obviously introduces your course and all of the issues that they're experiencing. And then it talks about what makes this course unique, a step-by-step roadmap with all of the modules, and these are Dropdowns, so you can include what kind of content and curriculum and lessons are in your course. And then I have a section with bonus resources, and of course, I put the copy in that maybe will pique some ideas of what you could offer as bonuses into your course. And then I have a little bit more about your experience here. I talk about lifetime access if there's a course community or anything like that. And then here is a payment table, so where they can pay in full or payment plans. And obviously you can tailor this to what you need. And then another section with some testimonials again, and an introduction to you, and then another call to action at the bottom. And then I have an FAQ section, which is just where you can obviously answer some frequently asked questions about your course. And then I have a podcast page. This comes with the Canva image that I used here, and all you need to do is change it to your brand and you can re-upload this if you like it. I also have a preview of an episode, so you can do a preview of a podcast episode so people can listen. And then I have links to listen on Apple or Spotify or wherever your podcast lives. And then I have an introduction to your podcast. And then I have some downloaded podcast episodes. So it makes it really easy to get them to listen to your favorite episodes or your most downloaded episodes. And then I have some testimonials, but this is just really great to show that social proof that people are loving your podcast. Another introduction to you as a practitioner, and then they can leave a review and it takes them to your podcast again. If you take one-on-one clients, this is going to introduce you to your services. So this is where they can work with you and they can either book a call or do a payment plan or however you want it to work. And it introduces them to your step-by-step process to intake clients. And they can inquire here by filling out a survey, booking a coaching session, or just purchasing right on the site. I've got a section here for packages. So if you do it where they can just purchase off your site a package, this is where you can do that. If not, you can delete this section. And then I just talk a little section about why we're different. And then again, testimonials. And an introduction to you. And then some more FAQs. And then at the bottom, this is just another call to action to have them inquire or book a session with you. So if you have digital products like a webinar, a masterclass, a workshop, anything that's pre-recorded or a digital download, this is where you can sell your resources. And you can also put freebies on here if you've got free information, however you want to use this. This is a very flexible page. If you don't sell your digital products through Squarespace and you sell it through Kajabi or Kartra or Thrivecart or Samcart or Shopify, you can link those buttons to those checkouts. Or if you do use Squarespace, I have it set up so when they add to cart, it then takes them to the cart and your product. So this is where they can actually purchase, and they can also add on some other digital products. So it just makes it really easy for them to purchase. And then Squarespace also has a store. So you can use this in combination with this other page. So if you decide to sell through Squarespace, I've just made this store page a little more exciting. So it's got this introduction here and then digital products. So this is also where they can add to cart. This is really great just as an online course coach and a digital product strategist. I love this because it just makes it super simple for your people to go to the store and say, I want your course, but I also want these recipes, etc. And when they are purchasing your course, they can add on some of these other master classes or vice versa. So it makes it really easy for them to check out. I also have a services page. Now I envision this as like an add-on services. So I know many of my ideal clients are selling HTMA services or lab work or functional supplementation. This is where you can use this page. It's very flexible for add-on services, add consulting calls, add-on workshops, whatever you want to do. This is where they can purchase, or it can then take them to a store within Squarespace. And then again, some testimonials, more testimonials here that are scrolling, and then an introduction to your course. So this is just where they can contact you if they have any more questions. I have a button here to inquire. I also list your services again, so it's very easy for them. Oh, I didn't know you had a course, or oh, I didn't realize you had a podcast. This is where they can check those out. And then I have a mock form here that they can fill out and what they have questions about, making it super simple for them to work with you. I then have a masterclass page because you may have a digital product you want to sell, but you need a little sales page. So I created just like a 2-day masterclass sales page. This, of course, can be repurposed in so many ways. You can use this over and over and over for workshops, masterclasses, webinars, however you want to use it. They can join for $97 or whatever the price is, or you can also make this an opt-in form and make it a freebie. So definitely use this page however you need to in your business. I also have it toggled on for Pinterest. So I have it all set up so that they can start to save your content to Pinterest, which then, of course, drives more traffic to your website. And here is an agenda for 2 days of masterclass. And then it just has a section, what you can expect. And then another testimonial here. And that's it for this page. So very, very simple to get your masterclass or your digital products launched. And now many of you may be interested in the most exciting part, which is previewing the course. So this is a fully done course in Squarespace, and I will show you what Squarespace gives you just quickly. They give you a very simple course to start with. So you're going to see how exciting mine is compared to this one. So they give you 2 options, and it's just this or this, and it's just some simple lessons, nothing very exciting. So you can change this text, you can obviously change the image and the title here to reflect your brand and your course name. And then I have added a section where they can join a community. If you have a course community, they can leave a review. And obviously we want to encourage feedback and reviews. That's how you get social proof to show that your course is amazing and you are getting your students results. And then I have another section where they can ask a question. And then I have an introduction to your course. And then I have 3 lessons within 6 modules. So there are 18 lessons that I have pre-built within Squarespace. You, of course, can add more lessons, whatever you need for your course content. And I have it all set up. Add your course videos and your lessons and your digital downloads, and you can launch your course. I also have a section at the bottom here for bonus course content if you want to add some bonuses. So this is where you could give more digital downloads. You could give links to your supplement store, your wellness store, your affiliate links, other podcast episodes, whatever is going to help them. And then I have a section here, obviously, where they can book you to work one-on-one. You can repurpose this if you don't take one-on-one clients, but that way they can dive deeper with you if they want more content from you. And then I have another section where they can leave you another review. So that's the course shell. And then if you actually click into the lessons, it will take you to each of the lessons. So I have, again, 18 lessons all set up like this, and you can just duplicate these lessons if you need to add more. And so I have created Canva splash covers for these videos just to make them a little bit more exciting with your branding. You will get the Canva template that I use to do this, and you can change the titles and the images and the branding colors. As a course student, it's really easy for them to navigate the course just by hitting this button here. Very, very simple. And they can complete and continue and go on to the next lesson here. And then all I have for each lesson is just an introduction to the lesson, a little introduction to the module, and then what they'll learn in this lesson, which you can obviously change the text here. And then I also, just as a course coach, always recommend adding audio into your course. So this is where you can add the audio version of your course, which definitely helps with retention and just having them complete the course. So you can add your audio section here, very easy to upload it. And you can add some downloadable PDFs here or additional resources. I also have a section down here for even more resources. This is where you can add links to supplements or affiliate links or blog posts or downloads or whatever you really want. And if you don't have any extra resources, you can just delete this section. So very, very easy for them to navigate as a course student, and everything is set up for you as the course creator. If you want more resources on how to price your course or how to come up with your course content or your course outline, I have my self-paced course, the Passive Coach Method, and you can check that out in the link. Okay, so that is the template. It basically has everything you'll need to run a business and make money with digital sales. So I'm really excited for this template. I hope you are too. Please put in the comments any questions you have about the template. Please check out the preview links to preview the template yourself. If you are part of the launch, I have an extra bonus for you. It comes with a 135-page Canva slide deck template, so you can see it matches the vibe of the template through here. If you're not in the launch period and you're watching this much later, you're welcome to purchase this separately as well. I can put that link in the show notes as well. But if you are trying to create a course and get it launched quickly, using this Canva slide deck template to get your videos out and then adding them into the course will be so simple, and everything is branded for you. So I tried to think of everything you will need as a course creator to get your course launched quickly. So all of the resources are in the notes. So please reach out if you have any questions. And again, thank you for watching.